second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at the group substitution now for Minnesota. Freaks checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Adrian Payne comes in for Gorgui Dieng. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Wiggins. Rubio and LaVine teaming up in the backcourt. Garnett out there with Payne, and it's Freak in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 4 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Gordon. The 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He finished 21 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. Adrian Payne is that new breed of big man, guys. I mean, he combines athleticism, size, and toughness with exceptional outside shooting. Made over 41% of his threes as a rookie.
Now the pass to Ajinça. There's the dish to Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did him in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Here's Anderson, rejected by Payne. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans on top. They lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And Kevin, how does this team navigate the ups and downs and pressure to come out and win games like this one that you're in the middle of here tonight?
Nothing's easy. You know, we do it together. We don't do it in...
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. On offense, we haven't had the balance we need between the perimeter and the low post. Too much of our scoring is coming from outside. Let's fix that in the second half and work the ball inside more. And I also like how we've...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about... Minnesota making some changes. Freak comes in for Towns. And Gorgui Dieng subbed in for Kevin Garnett. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Asha. Cunningham comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Eric Gordon. So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis. Holiday out there with Norris Cole. And it's Cunningham in at the small forward position. Here's Cato, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Davis, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in. They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Takes the 13-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Holiday's got 8 points.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Pelicans trail by 8. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Minnesota with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Jang. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead. Cole dishes to Holiday. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Adrian Baines checked in for Freak. Soda. Freak's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Towns comes in for Payne. And it's Garnett in for Levine. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anthony Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Gordon in for Cole. Cato in at center. Towns is out there with Garnett. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rubio in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Got that one up quick. Freaks got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
Here's Davis, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the basket's good.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Screen by Ashe. Evans attacking. In the corner, it's Gordon. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Wiggins. Ashe pulls it in. Evans with it. Ashe the screen for Evans. And Davis wide open. He shoots. That doesn't go either for Davis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Freak missing. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Rubio's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Wiggins, no luck. Davis with some nice D. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Evans against Rubio. Evans kicks to Davis. It's tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. Rubio's got the ball, and he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pelicans trail by 14. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rubio the pass to Garnett. Wiggins drives in. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wiggins with the block.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Levine dishes to Rubio. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Wiggins with the block. They retain possession. And the Pelicans miss again.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
You're right, Steve. This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier. And now, Clark, they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win easily.
I think this epitomizes the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance of never doubting your teammates, your coaches. This team stayed together. I really like what I've seen here tonight. They definitely earned this.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact, Greg, and they'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Wiggins. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And Cole kicks to Ajinça. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Tatum banked in off the glass.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
The 15-footer, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Good win.
Kevin, what an...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan play freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His play off the bench was critical in getting them back into the win column. Their last game didn't go as well for them, but he helped them get on track. He provided a spark, he had energy, toughness, everything you need to get that momentum going.
They asked an awful lot from